Hi there, today we're going to be covering this window here behind us with a piece of our Hurricane fabric. Okay, every other product that we've shown you how to install has all been a top and bottom mount. I thought we'd show you the fabric today with a horizontal mount. So our first step is going to be just like with every other product, we're going to find the center point. We're going to find the center point of the height of the window, and we're also going to find the center point of the fabric. Okay, we'll start with the fabric. The center point, the fabric is 41.5 inches, so our center point is going to be 20 3/4 inches. In this case, I'm just going to lay a clip right at 20 3/4. One of the clips that are provided with you, we're going to lay it out right there. All right, we've set our first clip in place. These clips are designed as two pieces. It's a rubber clip. It's got a male and a female side. They fit through the fabric, fits in between it, and then a stainless steel screw pierces the fabric, holding everything together. So as we lay them on the fabric, one piece is going to slide under, the piece with these little male components, and the side with the holes, that's where we're going to be driving our stainless steel screws. That'll lay down on top of it, and they'll fit together just like that. Alright, you're provided with some stainless steel screws that are going to connect one piece of the clip to the other. We've got our first clip in place here. If you go ahead and scroll down, we'll go ahead and put a stainless steel screw right through it. Screw down. Okay, now that pierces the woven fabric and it's holding one side to the other. Okay, with our first clip now completely connected, you've got 10 stainless steel screws. Make sure you use them all, run them all in. We're going to go ahead and put our second clip here down at the end. There's a one piece and the other put together. Okay, that's going to wind up being as close to the edge as we can possibly get it. Okay, in this case, our product drawings call for a clip every 12 inches. So this happens to be, these two clips happen to be 20 inches apart. We're going to need to add one more right here in between. And you can see I have my tape spread out, and we're going to put a third clip right there, just equidistant in between the two. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do the same thing on the other side of our center point. Go ahead and cut. Okay, we're going to do the same thing now on the other side of our center point. Okay, we've got our screws in now. We're going to go ahead and pull the fabric up and mount it to the wall. Okay, we're going to take the fabric up the ladder now and lay it across the window and make a mark at, in this case, the right-hand top corner of our clip. We're going to lay it out across. Make sure we're equidistant, left and right, top and bottom. We're going to hold this clip up here in the corner. Go ahead and make a mark as to where we're going to drill our anchor hole now. All right, with our hole drilled, we're going to run in our first anchor. Okay, we've run in our first anchor. We're using a male, what's called a male panel mate. I like them because you can hang the fabric right over it. It'll hang there. It makes it a lot easier to use. But we also sell a female version of that, where an anchor is driven into the wall and a stainless steel screw would be flush with the wall, so you'd have nothing sticking out. But the difficult part about installation with that is the screw has to come entirely out of the wall. You have to hold the clip up over the anchor and then run the screw back in. We're just going to go ahead and tighten this down with a washer and wing nut, just like that. We're going to leave it loose. We'll go ahead and walk it over to the other side, make a mark, make sure everything is square and true, and go ahead and put in our next anchor. Okay, we're over to the other side. We're going to pull this fabric as tight as we can across. We're going to take a look at it and make sure we're squared up across the top. Go ahead and make a little mark, and then we'll go ahead and drill out our next anchor. We're going to run in our next anchor. Okay, with our second anchor in place, we can go ahead now and pull that tight, fit it over the anchor. Put our washer and wing nut on it. And now we're going to do our next. We're going to pull the fabric as tight as we can. So you can look at it, make sure we're plumbed up. Drill our next hole and set our next anchor. We'll move into the last side. We can mark it. Okay, we're going to put our two washer and wing nuts now on the bottom, and then we're going to drill out the remaining holes going up the sides and run in our remaining anchors. Okay, we'll put our wing nuts on and finish up. We're all done with our installation. One thing I'd like to mention about fabric is no matter how tight we pull it, there is some give to it. It's very strong, nothing will go through it, but if you can hear the glass behind it, if something hits this fabric, odds are, if it's moving fast enough, the glass behind it will break. We don't always recommend it for right up against glazed opening. It's a great product for a patio lanai. If you can get it out away 10 or 12 inches from the glass, it's a super product. It is approved, not for use in Miami-Dade County or Broward County or the Keys, but pretty much everywhere else in Florida or across the country they do allow it. So if you have any questions, give us a ring, 888-474-3555. Thanks for watching.